Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Karen and this is Let It Be Budgets. If you're new here, I'm a retired nurse on a fixed income. I'm married. My husband is a small business owner and we have a varied income. And I use like a hybrid cash budgeting system. Today I'm going to do my weekly check-in. I have a penny challenge and a wallet reset. So I'm going to start with my penny challenge. Okay, let's see what we got here. Alright, that's 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There's 2, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I have 214. And then I'm just going to mark it off on my tracker here. When I find it, there we go. Good. I started this in October of 24 for this challenge. And I have over $100, and this is just from change my husband and I get if we go out shopping. The tracker is from Hey K Budgets, and when it's completed, it'll be $649.80. And I went ahead and laminated it because I can take the small amounts if we have a week with a small amount and put these together and then build my larger amounts and fill them in. So that's good for that. I love the penny challenge. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Next thing I want to do, basically everything's been paid. We went ahead and canceled out the PA legal. We don't need that anymore. So that's been canceled out. We did pay our car insurance this month, and I told you that the gas budget was adjusted, and so that one's taken care of for me to carry over onto my next, when I do my new budget. This has been a kind of a spendy month. So I have, I had one more to add, and that's today. It's 50, and this is for an anniversary. And we went ahead and took this out of buffer. This is their 50-year anniversary. So we're gonna go spend it with them and at least give them a start on having a dinner. So, all right. So I have the monies together in my envelope for my to send back to the bank to pay for usage of my credit card, because I don't use my credit card unless I can reimburse it, and so everything is done there. We have, for our spending, let's see what we got. I had one unbudgeted. I was bad. And we went to Arby's because I wanted Arby's. So we did that. And that money I just took, let's see, where did I just took that right out of the checking account. So I don't generally do that. So that was deducted from my checking account. So, but let's see what we had. I had, for groceries, I had $319 left. For pet, I had $42 left. For gas, I had $60 remaining. For miscellaneous, I had $72 remaining. Okay, so for groceries this week, I have, I'm going to use my handy dandy calculator here. There's 23 plus 56 plus 71. Let's see if I have the right one there. Yep. Close. We spent 150 in groceries this week. Not bad. For my pet, we had 38 plus 12. Let me see. 38 plus 12. $50 for pet. So we were minus $8 in pet. So I'm going to have to think about readjusting that because we got our pet food. We get wet food, we get dry food, and plus we get cat litter. And she's been taking more of the wet food than she does dry food. So we've been trying to adjust what she does. She's older. She's over 20. I think, you know, she does eat some of the dry food. But I think it's getting harder for her probably because of her teeth. So I've been kind of watching what we're going to need a month. I may need to readjust that. So let's see. And then my gas. I only had one, and that was 20. So we spent 20 in gas. And miscellaneous, let's see. There's 6 plus 10. And that was it. All right. So I spent $16 in miscellaneous. So let's see what my total spend is. 20 plus 50 plus 150 is $236 for my total spend for this week. And then for the month, for the total spend, let's see what we got. We got $236 plus 329 equals plus 274 equals plus 194 equals. So our total spend is $1,033 for the month, and that's for all my variable expenses. So that's not bad. That should be, what do I stay within my realm here for my spending, so that's good. I do carry over a little bit extra, but with this being the summer, we're probably going to spend a little bit more, and that's what this is like the first summer that I'm going to be tracking, so I don't want to change too much right now until after I get through my first summer tracking. So that's good. So basically what I do, I start the month with $800, and then I just continually deduct what I have broken down. So that's good for that. My budget is done. I believe everything's taken care of on that. We did add a bit to my 1 month ahead, and I had to change my long-term, my annual amount that I save per month just a bit because I had an adjustment in the car insurance. So I wanted to be able to cover it. So that's good for that. And I'm going to go ahead and do my wallet reset now while I have a chance. I'm first going to take out what we got in here, because that'll go into my rollover. So, uh-oh. That's the second time. I'm not going to worry about that anymore. We'll have to get a new envelope. So there's extra from the groceries. I'm going to add a new one. I don't know when I'll start it, but I am going to be doing this. I'm going to do it for eating out, because if we can do it, we're going to start just budgeting for it. And for the pet care, and then for gas, this is what we have over for gas. Hubs I don't touch. this is his money. He gets $80 a month. I get $65 a month, and I just use it for what I want. With the anniversary, we have our friend's anniversary. I had enough in the buffer for the $50 that I wanted to give them, and I just took it from the buffer. And we have a bit left in miscellaneous, and that'll go in here also. So this money here, I'm going to leave this open. This money here will go into my rollover money. And I have, since next week is like extra week for us, I won't be doing any savings challenges next week, but I'm only going to do a partial stuffing of my variable expenses, and they'll go on my next month's budget for the stuffing. So I have 100, 200, 20, 40, 60, 80, 300, and 10. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 200 in my groceries, because that's what I give myself $200 a week, even though this is an extra week for next month. I'm still going to give myself my money for my groceries. I'm allotting for that. And then I am doing $80 for, oh, I can't remember. Sorry. I have it written down somewhere. Oh, Karen. Here it is. Okay. So I'm going to do $80 for miscellaneous and $30 for gas. So 20, 40, 60, 80. That's for miscellaneous. And I'm going to add $30 to gas. If we need anything for pet care before I do the full next month, then I'll take it out of miscellaneous and then replace it. So there's $30 for the gas, and I'm going to put $80, 20, 40, 60, $80 into my miscellaneous. So that's that. Next thing you'll see from me is my budget for next month. And then I'm going to attempt to do cash condensing. Well, we have what we've saved through our savings challenges for the month and the reallocation of those funds. And then I'm going to attempt to do what I'm going to take back to the bank. And I'm going to try to do like a condensing, and I'm going to replace some of these higher amounts that I'm collecting with prop money. So I'm going to do like a prop switch. I don't know. I'll get the terminology. I'm going to attempt that this week too. So you guys have a wonderful day. And I know this is a busy time of the month, at the end of the month. So have a good day. Bye-bye now.